way to our attention. In some cases, these contradictions sit right in front of our face.
When you look at the Obama website where they were looking for information, what is important to you? What do you want to see us do?
I have to say that there was one question that was voted on that ranked fairly high, and that was whether legalizing marijuana would improve the economy and job creation. And I don't know what this says about the online audience, but
and he goes, oh, I don't know what that says about this group. What it says about this group is they like pot. Why don't you explain with me what's wrong with the idea that people want you to make it so that someone doesn't get locked in a fucking cage for a forbidden plant?
You know, I did it. I got away with it. Too bad you're not. So move on to the next question. Look at how many of us they're locking up. There's nothing funny about it.
Now, think about how mental that is. The last three presidents, at least, confirmed that they, in fact, did smoke marijuana. So shouldn't they be in jail? I mean, they've admitted it, right? Obama apparently rather enjoyed it.
Makes him the hip president. I'm the cool president, I'm the happiest president. I say weed, I say blow. It's all a big deal. Ha, ha, ha. Huge laugh from the college students. And if he had done time in prison, time in federal prison, time for his weed and a little blow, he would not be president of the United States of America.
This is his quote from 2008. I'm not going to be using Justice Department resources to try to circumvent state laws on this issue. Well, bullshit. That's exactly what he's been doing.
He has launched the most vicious attack on medical marijuana patients and dispensaries that pales Bush by comparison.
He's raided me. The DEA's been in this house.
One of the reasons we are making these announcements today is to try to put to rest the notion that large marijuana businesses can shelter themselves under state law and operate without fear of federal enforcement.
In a report issued in June 2013, it was found that the DEA had performed 270 medical marijuana raids under Barack Obama in the first 4.5 years of his presidency. This was more than all 12 years combined before he took office. The Obama administration outspent the Bush administration by $100 million in about half the time.
People get freaked out when you say that. Well, Obama is hope and change, and how can you, he's a Democrat, he's a good guy. You can't say that about Obama. He had a choice. He could have done as his campaign promised and said, hey, you know what? We're not going to do the dispensary raids anymore. If you have made medicinal marijuana in your state legal, we're going to respect that. That's what he said during the campaign.
I would not have the Justice Department prosecute medical marijuana. It's not a good use of it.
But when he goes to act, what did he do? He put the most right-winger that they had in the DEA, who was left over from the Bush years, as the head of the DEA. Now, why would you do that? You could have picked anybody, but you picked the biggest right-winger in the department. Why? And this is what people can't understand about Obama. He's a politician, just like the rest of them. So he thinks, if I can curry a little bit of favor by putting this right-winger in, well, I will seem so moderate, and that will increase my chance of winning in 2012 by maybe 0.5%.
President George W. Bush, who pretty much has acknowledged, while he was young and irresponsible and a playboy, used cocaine. And then when he was governor of Texas, signed legislation mandating anyone that uses cocaine must go to jail a minimum of 180 days. That's beyond hypocrisy.
When